Hello and welcome to the demo for Spellbearers, a game that is already out on Steam. It's like $9.99. This is, I decided to do the demo because the demo's there and I wanted to see if I'd even like it. But it's a 2D, two-dimensional twin stick shooter inspired by Super Smash TV, which was a pretty fun game back a long time ago when I played it. So, I don't know, going in with like relatively I don't know, no expectations, but some degree of like hopes. Oh, not mean to make it go all the way off. I feel like in games, it's really hard to try to find a sound that seems to work properly. Blue Wizard sounds acceptable. Let's go, my dude. He looks really excited about what's about to happen. Good for him. The Spellbearers' first mission is to investigate the Gothic kingdom of Veki. Foul creatures have begun to take up residence after the disappearance of its protector, Spellmaster Prima. There have also been rumors that a creature of legend has resurfaced in the castle. The Spellbearers must discover the source of this evil, investigate the rumor, and find out what happened to the missing Spellmaster. Indeed, shall we go and learn things? The Gothic Kingdom of Veki. Pikai. Alright. Oh, no, there's more people. Let me guess, left? Oh, to the right. Oh, what's this do? Blades. This will sound weird, because it's certainly not something I say very often. But my wizard dude feels maybe perhaps a little too powerful. Like, I mean, I just walked through those guys and smashed them to tiny bits in a very short amount of time. But, obviously there's nothing wrong with that, but if I'm this strong this early, then, just feels like there's not going to be much in the way of challenge. The music makes it sound like it's essentially Christmas time. Like, it seems like it's meant to be like a game played during Christmas. I mean, I know it's not Christmas music per se, but it just sounds very, very Christmassy. For some reason, I don't know why. Like, I mean, a lot of gold. Wait, did I die? Oh, because I walked on a spike. Oh, how unfortunate. I didn't realize it was a spike. It's kind of funny. I just thought it was like part of the permanent ground. Well, I'm glad we finally got a room that's a little bit different. I mean, a couple minutes into it, I mean, like, I think it's still, like, really early to try to make any kind of decision on the game. But I will say that it, you know, the combat is pretty enjoyable. I mean, I'm having a decent time with it. But it also doesn't feel like it has a huge amount of, you know, actual content. Because even though I've gone to a couple of rooms, the pacing feels a little bit off. You know, because like I kill some things, I go to another room that's very similar to the room that I was just in, I kill some things, and then I go back into a room and kill some things in a room that looks very similar to the room I was just in, where I'm going to kill some things in a room that's very similar to the rooms that I was already in. I was like, I know that sounds ridiculous and everything, but I feel like it's a proper way of describing how everything feels. Well, at least it's another room that's slightly different. Hello, Mr. Wizard. Oh, Mr. Wizard was a TV show when I was a kid. Mr. Wizard was kind of a jerk, but he would teach you about science. But it was always kind of funny because he'd be like, hey, so what happens if I put ice in the water and it melts? You know, the kids would be like, oh, well then the water will start to overflow out of the glass, Mr. Wizard. And he'd be like, you're stupid. And the kids would be like, I'm so sorry, Mr. Wizard. Please don't come into my house and murder my family. And, you know, of course he wouldn't because it wasn't that kind of cartoon, it wasn't that kind of TV show. But I learned a lot from Mr. Wizard. I don't remember any of it, so maybe I didn't learn anything at all, but... in fact, my memory of Mr. Wizard just consists of the fact that I know that there was a show called Mr. Wizard, and that I did watch it. What does that have to do with the game? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. But I thought of it. I think I have like 15 lives. I'm not really sure. That's like the second time I've died, but I'm not really 100% sure. What is... Oh, so the... Yeah, alright. So that's how many lives I got, 14. Apparently the green poison is basically murder juice. So don't walk on that. Alright, more water, set to the theme of, you know, are not quite Carol of the Bells, but kinda the Carol of the Bells? I don't know, it's nothing at all like it, but I still hear Christmas music. I guess I can't kill that guy because he's in water, so you can't set him on fire. Which I think is a, you know, it's a nice set of realism. Dang, I keep, like, walking into these guys. At least the last couple of, well, I don't want to say levels, but the waves of these enemies seems to be increasing in difficulty, which, you know, it's nice to an extent, but the downside is these levels take a really long time to finish. And I know that's really not like a accurate statement because they don't take that long to finish, but it just feels like it takes a long time. Oh, you know, I didn't even see that the spike was under there. It's my bad. Seems kind of lame that the power-ups are spawning in a spot that if you touch, you die. I mean, if you get it just right, you don't, but the chances are kind of, you know, stacked against you. Come on, unstealthify, dude. There we go. Do we get to go fight whatever's next yet? We do. It's time for the boss, perhaps. I'm glad, too, because, like, I mean, so, here's some things I like about it. I think, like, overall, like, the room design is kind of cool. The gameplay mechanic is super easy to pick up. It's, you know, it's relatively enjoyable. The downside is it's just, I mean, you spend so much time in these rooms fighting that it just feels too long. It just feels like I'm in these areas fighting for an incredibly long time, and especially because a lot of the enemies end up being kind of the same enemies that I'm fighting, and it's just it's just very repetitive. Very, very quickly. I'm gonna assume they're going to do something with their flashy blue light things. I'm not even sure, like, what... Okay, hit their face. That causes damage. Wait, what did I get hit by? Okay. I mean, kind of like an interesting choice to make this the way that we have to fight this particular boss. I mean, I got 11 lives. I'm pretty sure if I play my cards right, I'll be able to kill them. I don't have a lot of incentive here to try to stay alive indefinitely. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last enemy for me to kill. Oh, their faces started to fall apart. kind of cool. I'm really not sure, like, at this point, like, what exactly I'm supposed to do to damage them. I can't tell if it's... Okay, it seems like I have to hit, like, their little hairpiece things. Weird enemy to kill. Oh, this is, like, a very annoying enemy to fight. Little wavy hairdo nonsense. Especially considering I can't seem to, like, find a way to get to it. Oh, now it's only one more, but, okay, good, we killed it. Huzzah! Hooray for the power of wizarding. Oh, God. Of course it's one of these boss battles where you kill it, but it's not dead. Because it was saving its final form for, you know, when you weren't paying attention or something. Oh. It was a laser. I guess I should have seen that coming, but I didn't. I guess we're probably gonna get killed. That's okay. I wonder if it's going to have a third form. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if it did. I've turned the Harlequin into another wizard. Hello, fellow wizard friend. The creature of legend was the Harlequin, a powerful demon jester said to have been destroyed during ancient times. It was resummoned and reanimated, drawing magic from the imprisoned Spellmaster. After the defeat of the Harlequin by the Spellbearers, Spellmaster Prima was freed, and he explained the nature of the attacks on the kingdom of Becky. Someone dressed in a white beaked mask had used forbidden incantations to summon evil creatures, inflicting attacks upon the kingdom and transforming the Spellmaster into the creature of legend. Now that the Spellbearers are here, the culprit is nowhere to be found, but this must be the actions of the Spellbreaker. In gratitude for saving his kingdom, Prima teaches the heroes a new spell that he picked up from an old friend. You learn Zevd's Fury. The kingdom of Eki may have been saved, but where did the Spellbreaker go? The investigation continues. Womp, womp, womp. Thank you for playing. So, I mean, overall, like, my thought is it's pretty cool, like, in like, the general gist of things, but when it comes to repetitive nature of it, it's really kind of repetitive, like, period. Like, I definitely wish, and I think the way to fix it is if the rooms were less long. Like, if you could go through those rooms quicker, it was more fast-paced, I think it wouldn't feel so similar. But you go into the room, you kill enemies, you do the same thing over and over and over again. And you go to another room and you do the same thing, and you go to another room and you do the same thing. It all looks similar and it feels similar. I just think it could be done a little bit better. But anyway, that is a look at the demo. It's probably not going to be one that I end up buying. The demo doesn't really sell me on it, but the game is available to buy if you want to. You could always wishlist it and pick it up when it's at a price that's right for you. And that's it. That is a look at Spellbearers.